You're now listening to Clive Mullings Talk with Substance on Hotline. Radio Jamaica, active for the good of our nation.
Okay, welcome back. Well, if you're just joining us, I don't know where you've been all morning, but nonetheless, happy to have you here. And I'm going to be speaking now with Mr. Wellesley Gayle, who is, wait for it, an infopreneur. I hope I get it right. To keep up to speed. Wellesley Gayle, how are you?
I'm good, Mr. Mullings. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. You young people change up these things so much on the tongue. But
I like that.
You're the founder of My-Island-Jamaica.com. First and foremost, tell me, what is My-Island-Jamaica.com?
Thank you. Well, thank you for having me again. My-Island-Jamaica.com is an online portal where we share all things Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
History, the culture, heritage, attractions, hotels, everything Jamaica.
Yes.
We position ourselves from a touristy perspective, but eventually it's about everything Jamaica on there, personalities and everything.
Yes. And that must take a lot of work and research.
Definitely. We've been doing that for 14 years.
14 years? Okay.
14 years I've started it part-time.
Yes.
And then moved into the business full-time. And now we have I have a small team of ladies who, we go around and research and write articles on, let's say, everything Jamaican,
Yes, and and the thing about it, especially with information being so global now, you're the person to reference your own website, and of course you tell us more about that later on. But your target audience, would you say it's the world at large? Is it tourists? What's your target audience?
Primarily people who are looking to visit Jamaica and want to get a feel of what to expect, where to go, what to do, the culture.
Yes.
But so right now we have about 40% of our visitors based on our analytics who visit from the US. 20%, 22% from Jamaica, and the rest sort of scattered around the world. Starting with Canada, UK, and the Caribbean and the rest,
Yes.
Of course, the diaspora is included as well.
Yes, absolutely. They won't be left out for sure.
Yeah.
Now, let me focus a bit on Discovery Bay, because I understand that you have indeed featured Discovery Bay, and you want to tell us some of the history or some of the things that your research has shown?
Yes, definitely. Kudos to my team member, Sherry. She actually did the research on Discovery Bay. I was intrigued though.
Yes.
Discovery Bay, as I think many Jamaicans would know it, that it was said to be the place, the first place that Columbus set foot in Jamaica.
Yes.
May 4, 1494. There's a bit of debate whether it's there or Bueno or Seville, but I think the general acceptance is this Discovery Bay.
Yes.
So that is where everything began, certainly from the Spanish,
Yes.
And now there's a number of places in Discovery Bay of interest that maybe a lot of persons are not aware of,
Yes.
The Columbus Park, which is right on the side there overlooking the ocean.
A lovely spot.
Lovely. Open museum and park there. A lot of artifacts, old cannons and so on.
Yes.
And displaying a little about the history of not just Discovery Bay, but Jamaica.
Yes.
Right now we have I think Scotches is there now. A restaurant.
Yes.
Jerk Center, Of course, there's the Puerto Rico Beach, the newly renovated Puerto Rico Beach further down.
Yes.
It is a big attraction now. The UWI has a marine lab there.
Oh, yes, for years. That's right. True.
Yes, a lot of research takes place right there in Discovery Bay from a marine perspective. Of course, there's the Green Grotto Caves.
Yes.
Green Grotto Caves with a lot of history again with, runaway slaves and all the wars and so on.
Yes.
The I'm not sure if you are aware, Mr. Money, but there was an airstrip, Kaiser airstrip, just left of where Puerto Rico is on that road down towards the end there.
Yeah, I was aware of it. Yeah.
Terrible. Yes. Yeah, and of course there's a soldier camp on the side of the road as well.
Yes.
So, it's an interesting place.
It really is.
And it's an interesting place that I think Jamaicans on a whole need to know, to learn more about. It's developing. It's developing. You probably aware that bauxite was the hub of that economy in there.
Yes.
Kaiser has, it's not Kaiser anymore. It's Noranda.
Noranda, yes.
Noranda is still a big employer in the area. Yeah, but now you have tourism is not necessarily the beach there, but a lot of hotels are nearby that area.
Yes.
A lot of villas in that area.
Oh yes, love the villas,
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Definitely. Newgate Station there. There's a nice to be party right on there as well.
Yes.
Columbus Hardware on there as well. And there's a brand new house. I think Gore Development building a brand new housing scheme in that area too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. So it's definitely a place, I think we need to know about and appreciate a little more as well,
The thing about it, Mr. Gayle, is that and I'm sure you have found it, that in the research that that your team and you have been doing, that it also opens your own eyes to say,
absolutely,
wow, this country has so much.
Absolutely.
And we many of us don't know. Sometimes the foreigners come and discover it, because I know certain parts of Jamaica where I see some houses being built by expatriates and I never knew. And I said, but how them know? Not true.
Well, I can tell you from my experience, I've been running this web business here, promoting Jamaica, for 14 years.
Yes.
And I would say at the least about 30%-40% of what I know about Jamaica,
yes,
I learned through their eyes.
Yes.
Because they were like Firewater in St. Anne.
Yes.
And a number of places, niche places, they'll come to me and ask me about. And that's when I said, oh, where is that?
Yes.
And I started to do the dig.
Yes.
And I found out, this is an interesting place. So yes, I agree with you.
Yes.
Jamaica, we need to know there's so much about this beautiful place there that we don't.
Yes.
We don't appreciate, maybe because we don't know,
Yes, and we don't explore, or haven't explored as much as we ought. I think it's changing a bit now with younger persons seeing, going on trips and going to places and sharing them. The downside for me in some of this is that sometimes when they go, they leave so much debris behind. Which unfortunately is an unfortunate thing. So we have to remind ourselves that you want it to remain pristine, that can have a good time, or just leave the debris and go about your business.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But I'm so happy.
Come with responsibility as well,
Very well put.
Yeah, but thanks to your program. This program here, the cross country, that is helping a lot as well to bring. RJR has been a forerunner for information and education for Jamaicans.
Thank you.
This is just one step, and we really appreciate it, bringing insight and information to Jamaicans.
Yes, thank you for saying that, and I want to wish you every success. And let me tell you, let me ask: have you started a YouTube channel?
How did I start it?
You've started one.
Yes, actually, yes. The YouTube channel was, a website by itself is pretty much, for the most part, static.
Right.
It's just information. You just go there, just like a library for the most part, if you want to, to get some information. So I decided to get a little more social with it and get the other Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and so on to bring some life to it.
Yes.
So the YouTube was meant to bring in more engagement to the brand.
Yes.
And I tell you, man, it took off from a couple thousand to then I think last year 10,000 in the summer, and then right now as I speak to it, over 40,000, closer to 50,000.
There you go.
So people,
people gravitate to that.
Yes, and it's a lot. Again, it's just the same information, that's a different platform.
Yes.
In Authentic Jamaica on there, so I share everything my own adventures on there, interesting personalities, people who are doing well, you know, attractions, again, hotels, all kind of places. It's an interesting place. It's youtube.com. That's My-Island-Jamaica.
All right.
You know, so it's not just overseas people, but Jamaicans to see, because you learn a lot there as well.
Well, I'll be checking it out because I'm an avid YouTuber. My wife keeps me all the while. You spend so much time on this YouTube. It says my university.
Well, that man, I tell you, it's a wealth of information. YouTube is powerful. I mean,
yes,
it brings information right literally at your fingertips, you know.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I have to move from there and go to the actual attractions now. So thank you ever so much, Wellesley Gayle, entrepreneur of the My-Island-Jamaica.com. And of course, go and visit his YouTube channel as well, please.
Yeah,
all right?
Thank you.
All the best to you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yes, Jamaica. How much you know about Jamaica? So I was brag and say, boy, this person, that part, but truth be told, don't really know the hinterlands and some of the parts of Jamaica that, well, some of us may have been born in, but have we taken the time, the sojourn to go beyond we go to Holywell and places like that, but have you gone to other parishes and explored? Check out the YouTube channel, see what they have to offer. And he does have a website, My-Island-Jamaica.com. That could help us a guide too, so we can enjoy our country a bit more. Sometimes we're so caught up in the traffic and every single day and the problems and challenges. If you're not careful, to sap your energy and therefore color your perspective of this beautiful country. But we take the time to go out, and I keep on saying Kingston is not Jamaica. So take the time and go beyond. You have to cost you an arm and a leg, just to take a time. Pack up some food, man, Well, maybe the arm is the gas prices now, but anyhow, and take a trip out, group of you. I want us go and just enjoy Jamaica.